Wonder Man just dropped its first official trailer. This Marvel Spotlight series represents the MCU's most ambitious attempt yet to blend Hollywood satire with superhero storytelling. Every single frame serves the dual purpose of introducing Simon Williams, while commenting on the very industry that created him. Today we're going to break down every crucial detail, Easter egg, and setup moment that proves Wonder Man isn't just another superhero origin story. Here's everything you need to know about Marvel's Wonder Man. The trailer opens with the iconic Hollywood sign. This establishing shot immediately places us in the heart of the entertainment industry. Marvel is signaling that Wonder Man will be fundamentally different from previous MCU projects that focused on cosmic threats or government conspiracies. The camera's pullback to reveal a bustling studio lot creates the perfect metaphor for how the series will peel back the layers of Hollywood's magic to show the real people struggling behind the glamorous facade. This isn't just location setting, it's thematic declaration that Wonder Man will explore the intersection between performance and authenticity that defines both acting and superheroism. Simon Williams, portrayed by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, represents everything compelling about Marvel's approach to casting. And since Abdul-Mateen brings both dramatic gravitas from projects like Watchmen and Aquaman, plus the charisma needed for superhero storytelling, his presence suggests that Wonder Man will balance serious character development with the spectacle that MCU fans expect. The trailer shows Simon as a struggling actor, dealing with the same rejection and uncertainty that defines thousands of performers in Los Angeles, making him immediately relatable despite his eventual superhero destiny. The trailer introduces Vaughn Kovac, a reclusive, in-universe filmmaker who serves as the catalyst for Simon Williams' journey. The trailer frames this project as unusually important within the industry. We're seeing the setup for a story that will blur the lines between fictional superhero movies and real superhero adventures. Vaughn Kovac's declaration that everyone is tired of superheroes and his promise to reimagine a whole genre of storytelling serves as Marvel's own commentary on superhero fatigue while positioning Wonder Man as the antidote to that exhaustion. The original Wonder Man mythology revealed in the trailer provides crucial context for understanding what Simon is auditioning for. And since the vintage superhero aesthetic includes VHS tapes, lunchboxes, and merchandise that clearly dates from the late 1960s through the 1980s, we're seeing a character who represents the optimistic, colorful superhero era that preceded the darker, more complex heroes of modern cinema. The VHS tape featuring Brett Willard and Jackie Kay as the original Wonder Man stars establishes that this fictional superhero has a complete entertainment history within the MCU. These actors have no ties to Marvel Comics, but will likely appear in the series. We're seeing how the show will create its own mythology while honoring the source material. Ben Kingsley's return as Trevor Slattery provides one of the trailer's most exciting connections to established MCU continuity. His character's journey from fake terrorist in Iron Man 3 to prisoner in Shang-Chi to aspiring actor in Wonder Man creates a perfect redemption arc. His presence suggests that Wonder Man will explore themes of second chances and reinvention that resonate with both characters and audiences. The fact that Trevor is also auditioning for Wonder Man creates immediate dramatic tension. Two men with complicated pasts competing for the same role that could define their futures. The Highland Theater sequence, showing Trevor and Simon leaving after watching classic 1970s films like Midnight Cowboy, establishes their shared appreciation for cinema history while also demonstrating how the series will ground its superhero elements in real Hollywood culture. Since these films represent different genres and eras of movie making, their inclusion suggests that Wonder Man will draw inspiration from multiple storytelling traditions, rather than limiting itself to superhero conventions. The revelation that Leonardo DiCaprio is being considered for the Wonder Man role creates perfect dramatic irony. DiCaprio is famously resistant to superhero movies in real life, so his inclusion as Simon's competition shows how the series will play with audience expectations and industry knowledge. The fact that Simon's manager dismisses this as impossible, while Simon insists he was born to play this character, establishes the underdog determination that will drive his character development throughout the series. The American Horror Story set connection reveals one of the trailer's most intriguing Easter eggs. And following Disney's acquisition of 21st Century Fox, FX properties are now technically part of the same corporate family as Marvel. So the appearance of AHS signage suggests that Wonder Man will exist in a world where different entertainment properties can cross-pollinate in unexpected ways. The script references for Stunts, Future Nun, and Professor Harpin create a rich background of fictional productions that make the Hollywood setting feel authentic and lived in. Simon's interaction with his manager, played by X Mayo, establishes the realistic Hollywood dynamics that will ground the series' more fantastical elements. Her dismissive attitude towards Simon's Wonder Man obsession reflects the industry's general skepticism towards superhero projects. The character represents the practical concerns that aspiring actors face when pursuing unconventional roles. The fact that she's a comedian and actress from The Daily Show and The Blackening suggests that Wonder Man will incorporate genuine industry experience into its portrayal of Hollywood culture. The audition sequences reveal the competitive nature of Hollywood casting, while also establishing the meta-commentary that will define the series. As we see multiple actors vying for the same role that represents their potential breakthrough, the trailer captures the desperation and hope that drives everyone who comes to Los Angeles seeking stardom. The fact that Simon and Trevor are both reading for Wonder Man creates immediate dramatic tension while also suggesting that their relationship will evolve beyond simple competition. Von Kovac's European Beverly Hills mansion, currently available on Zillow according to the trailer analysis, provides the perfect setting for the kind of high-stakes Hollywood meetings that will drive the plot forward. The location features classical art, including Aeneas and Sybil in the underworld, suggesting that Wonder Man will draw from mythological and literary traditions that elevate superhero storytelling beyond simple action sequences. The presence of Wonder Man merchandise in Von Kovac's collection shows us his deep connection to the character's history and mythology. The inspiration board visible in Von Kovac's house reveals his creative process, while also providing crucial hints about Wonder Man's place in the MCU. The board includes images of Thor, Black Panther, Iron Man, and Captain America, alongside the original Wonder Man character. We're seeing how the fictional filmmaker is drawing inspiration from real MCU heroes to create his new interpretation. This creates a fascinating recursive loop where fictional characters within the MCU are inspired by the same heroes that audiences have been watching for over a decade. If you're excited to see how Marvel blends superhero satire with superhero storytelling and want to catch every Easter egg and connection as Wonder Man develops, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. We'll be covering every detail of this unique series as it explores the intersection between entertainment and heroism in ways the MCU has never attempted before. The casting of Demetrius Gross as Eric Williams provides one of the most significant comic book connections in the entire trailer. Eric is Simon's brother in the comics and eventually becomes the villain known as Grim Reaper. His inclusion suggests that Wonder Man will explore family dynamics and sibling rivalry alongside its Hollywood satire. The fact that Eric and Simon's relationship will likely be complicated by Simon's potential superhero transformation creates built-in dramatic tension that could span multiple seasons or even connect to other MCU projects. Ed Harris's casting as Neil Saroyan, Simon's agent who reportedly possesses mind control abilities, demonstrates how Wonder Man will blend realistic Hollywood archetypes with supernatural elements. And since agents already have a reputation for manipulating their clients, giving one actual psychic powers creates perfect thematic resonance. Harris's presence also suggests that the series will attract serious, dramatic actors who can ground the more fantastical elements in genuine human emotion and motivation. The series' position under the Marvel Spotlight banner indicates that Wonder Man will function as a standalone story that doesn't require extensive MCU knowledge. This approach allows new viewers to engage with the character without homework and while still providing connections for dedicated fans. It also represents Marvel's strategy for expanding their audience beyond hardcore comic book enthusiasts. The fact that it's described as an origin story suggests that we'll see Simon's complete transformation from struggling actor to actual superhero. The involvement of Destin Daniel Cretton as director brings proven superhero storytelling experience from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And given that Cretton demonstrated his ability to balance action, humor, and character development in that film, his presence suggests that Wonder Man will maintain the tonal consistency that makes the best MCU projects so effective. His collaboration with Andrew Guest from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Hawkeye indicates that the series will blend Cretton's cinematic sensibilities with Guest's television expertise and understanding of ensemble character dynamics. The meta-commentary about superhero fatigue that runs throughout the trailer reflects real industry and audience concerns, while positioning Wonder Man as a potential solution. Von Kovac's promise to make the last movie on Earth that will prevent anyone else from having the balls to make another suggests that the series will address superhero oversaturation directly rather than ignoring it. This approach allows Marvel to acknowledge criticism while demonstrating how fresh perspectives and innovative storytelling can revitalize familiar concepts. The West Coast Avengers connections hinted throughout the trailer provide the most exciting possibilities for Wonder Man's future in the MCU. The series is set in Los Angeles, where She-Hulk, the Ant-Man family, and potentially Kamala Khan are all located. It seems the groundwork is being laid for a California-based superhero team that could provide a fresh dynamic compared to the East Coast-focused Avengers. The fact that Wonder Man was a key member of the West Coast Avengers in the comics suggests that this series could be the launching pad for an entirely new phase of MCU storytelling. Simon's comic book history as a wealthy industrialist whose company was destroyed by Tony Stark's success creates potential connections to the broader MCU mythology. His transformation through Baron Zemo's manipulation and ionic energy powers could tie into existing storylines about enhanced individuals and corporate warfare. The character brings a rich backstory that could be explored across multiple projects. His eventual career as a Hollywood actor and stuntman in the comics creates perfect synergy with the series' entertainment industry setting. The connection between Wonder Man and Vision through shared brain patterns represents one of the most intriguing possibilities for future MCU development. This relationship could potentially involve Wanda Maximoff in complicated ways, as Wonder Man's introduction could have ramifications that extend far beyond his own series. The fact that these connections exist in the comics but haven't been explored in the MCU yet suggests that Wonder Man could serve as a bridge between different phases of Marvel storytelling. The series' approach to blending realistic Hollywood struggles with superhero fantasy creates unique storytelling opportunities that haven't been fully explored in previous MCU projects. Simon's journey from aspiring actor to actual hero mirrors the dreams of countless performers who come to Los Angeles seeking transformation, so the character becomes a metaphor for the power of persistence and self-belief. The fact that he's auditioning to play a superhero before becoming one creates perfect dramatic irony that could provide both humor and genuine emotional resonance. The trailer's emphasis on authenticity versus performance reflects broader themes about identity and self-discovery that resonate beyond superhero storytelling. And since Simon must navigate the difference between playing a hero and being one, his character arc will likely explore questions about what makes someone truly heroic. The Hollywood setting provides the perfect backdrop for examining how performance and reality intersect in ways that define both entertainment and heroism. The visual style established in the trailer suggests that Wonder Man will maintain the MCU's signature blend of practical locations and spectacular action while adding its own unique aesthetic influenced by classic Hollywood glamour. The series appears to embrace both the optimism of vintage superhero entertainment and the complexity of modern character development. It could represent the perfect evolution of Marvel's storytelling approach. The fact that we haven't seen Simon's actual powers yet suggests that the series will take time to develop his character before revealing his full superhero potential. Wonder Man represents Marvel's most ambitious attempt yet to comment on its own industry. As we prepare for Marvel Man's debut, the trailer suggests that we're about to witness something truly special, a series that celebrates the entertainment industry while acknowledging its flaws, honors superhero traditions while pushing them in new directions, and creates a character who embodies both the dreams and struggles that define the pursuit of greatness. If you want to stay updated on every development, Easter egg, and connection as Wonder Man transforms from struggling actor to potential Avenger. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, and let me know in the comments what aspect of the series you're most excited to see. Whether it's the Hollywood satire, the superhero action, or the unique blend of both that makes Wonder Man unlike anything the MCU has attempted before.